And you expect me to like you straight away? You have such a nerve and ego to talk to me like that. Escort them out immediately. I know my likes. Why must commoners feel the need to tell me what I want? Absolute imbeciles. I can't believe I agreed to this. Why should I be... Ah. Who do we have here? Tell me your name. Well, hello. It's a pleasure to meet you. What brings you here? What makes you special from the others that I have talked to? You want me to find out? You're quite a confident one, aren't you? Well, that's exactly the type of person I look for. If that's the case, then you wouldn't mind me asking you a few questions now, would you? Let's get started, shall we? Why are you interested in the idea of being my king? Couldn't you have searched for any other maiden in the land? Why do you want to willingly risk your ego for this throne and crown? I suppose that is fair. A lot of women around here aren't as good as they make themselves out to be. However, did that entitle you to run straight to me? Couldn't you have at least tried to make a connection with one woman? I really need to teach some of these women some manners after all. With that, you think of me, a direct, strict, and unsympathetic queen, will fall for someone like you. We'll see about that, darling. Next question, then. What are your strengths and weaknesses? Oh. I see. I expect you to have lots of honourable strengths. I'm also glad you're honest with me for your weaknesses. I respect those who admit they have faults. Some people fail to realise that nobody is perfect. Moving on to the next question. Are you able to deal with those who are not obedient to orders? How would you deal with their behaviour? Great answer. Almost exactly what I would do. Looks like you've done your research prior to this meeting. From what I see, it seems like you show more interest in me than the actual throne. Is that true? Huh. I like that about you. No. I love that about you. I asked enough questions to you, so now I must ask, do you have any for me? Anything at all? Your Majesty. Oh, I'm shocked you maintain that level of respect when you demonstrate an ego that stands greater than me. Oh, I wasn't complaining, darling. To answer your question, I never had a formal king next to me throughout my reign. I personally had felt that I was better off alone, running the kingdom without anyone. I believe they would only slow me down in protecting the people. I thought that for a long time, I tell you. I thought that my life was complete. And yet, I felt empty. I tried starting new hobbies, hosting more events around the castle grounds, but nothing seemed to fill that gap. Then, one of my assistants suggested that I host this special event to find me a man to truly love and marry. And from the looks of it, I think I found him. Confident and feisty. I adore it. Not to divert the focus of our conversation, though, do you have any more questions that you're dying to ask me? And I believe that I was the direct one during this small questionnaire. If I must be honest, yes, you are the best visitor I have had so far. Actually, you're the best visitor I have ever had. Perhaps it was destiny that called you to me at this time, when I was actively searching for someone to wed. But even so, you're not even interested in the wedding. You're more interested in me. Not just my royalty status, but me as a person, aren't you? You don't know how much land I own, how much money I possess, or any of that, right? You want to know my favorite color, my favorite hobbies, or even my love language. Now you're starting to break. Sad to see that confidence is slowly fading away. Oh, whatever shall we do? You want to continue this unprofessionalism? How dare you ask such a question to me? Oh, that didn't mean no, my dear. To properly answer your question, I want to continue my conversation with you. I must continue my conversations with you. I see that line got you more than you expected, didn't it? You're just like me. Do you know that? Well, you let out this character that never succumbs to teases of any kind in front of me. It takes a while to break you. And when that happens, you become a flustered mess. Seeing it this close, I just can't look away. And I just can't stop. Please, let's drop the formalities. We both know what we want to say, so let's say it. Look at me. Look me in my eyes. I've been waiting for you for a long time. I've been wanting you for so long. For days, weeks, and months on end, I've been seeing you around the kingdom. Pursuing these god-for-nothing women who know nothing but to drink the nights away and complain about their loveless lives. I got tired of seeing the same women try to flirt with you. I wanted to push all of them away and show you what you're deserving of. But I couldn't. The only way I could ever get close to you without dealing with them is with this special event to find you. And now that I finally have an opportunity to tell you everything I want to, without anyone else listening. And I used it. With that, will you use this opportunity as well? Please, say anything on your mind about me. Nobody will hurt you here. I won't let anyone place their hands on you. So this bond isn't one-sided. I'm more than happy to hear that, my darling. I guess that concludes a series of special events around the castle, then. I finally found the one for me. I finally found you. I finally have you. You never have to deal with those women anymore. You're going to be safe with me. I have tried so many times to teach them about manners and about being real women, but they simply won't listen. Besides, who needs them now? They'll continue to complain and complain. Never will a second pass by without them rambling. Well, what are we waiting for? Assistant? Please give me the royal crown so I may rightfully call him my king. Thank you. Now, will you accept this crown that will officially deem you the King of Avine? Then please, bow your head, my dear. There we are. Now, we must schedule the official crowning as soon as possible, but for now, let us embrace this unforgettable moment before we lose it. I'm forever happy I finally get to call you my king.